American. I don't know. Hard to say. Ну чё?
Все, я готов, давай.
So it's cool to see you again together in the original lineup in Moscow.
Why don't we wait for Bobby to come?
Oh, okay.
'Cause, you know, we were here twice before, but it's the first time he was here. And it's the original band, so. No, that's Bobby's.
Yeah, I'll bring him.
Okay.
Ну, сейчас подождем.
Okay, ready? Sorry, he'll come in.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, do you have a time today to sightseeing? Maybe.
Yes, we did. It was great. We had a great day. We went to, last night we went out, we had dinner, but we went out to the Red Square. Everything was closed, but today we went to some museums and walked around Moscow. It was a beautiful city. It's great to see your country has so much history, you know? America is a new country. It's 200 years old, you know? It's much new and young compared to Russia, you know? So.
And can you compare Moscow city in your previous visits with today?
I think, yeah, I think that I loved coming here before. But coming here as the original Biohazard, the energy is different in the band. We enjoy it more and we take things less for granted, you know? It's more special for us. So when we got a chance to see Red Square, we saw it through different eyes, you know? More, you know.
Yo, what's up? Nostrovia, Moscow, what's up, yo?
Danny.
Yo, I'm Bobby for Biohazard. I'm joining Billy on this interview. Hi, guys.
Hi, Bobby.
How you doing?
It's great to see you again in the band.
Thank you. I've never been here before, though, but this is my first time. It's an honor. What's up? Peace.
He just asked me about if coming to Moscow is different this time than it was when we came here before, and I was telling him that it is different. You know, the energy of the band, it's different. Like Bobby said to me today, he said, "Well, we're just happy. You know what? We're happy to be there. It's a fucking, you know, it's an honor for us to be here in your country. We never thought we would play here, but for me to come here as the Biohazard, the real Biohazard, it's great. And so I think throughout, like last night, we all went to the Red Square that I said before, and we look at things differently than we did, you know, like everything. You grow older and you grow wiser and you're more educated, and you see your eyes become more open to things that they weren't so open to before. So for me, you know, going to a museum and looking at and understanding, you know, where things were, you know, in ancient history of your country to where they are now, I don't know. I think maybe when we were younger, we were more interested in, you know, just hooking up with chicks than, you know, getting, you know, partying. Now, we still like chicks, we still like to party, but there's other parts of life that are important to us.
It really is an honor to be here. I mean, it really is. In Brooklyn, in New York, there's a very large Russian population, a huge Russian neighborhood in Brighton Beach, Brooklyn. So I grew up with a lot of friends from Russia, they're from Moscow. They always told me about it, you know what I mean? They always told me, you know, all this stuff, you know, and I never thought that I'd be able to come here one day, you know what I mean? I just never dreamed I would be here, you know? And, you know, like Billy said, you know, the fact that we can come to all these beautiful places and go and travel the world just by playing music, I mean, it's a gift, and we're very humble to it, you know what I'm saying? It's really cool. We're grateful to be here, definitely. It's awesome. I just wish we could stay longer. You know what I mean? We're here for like 3 days, so we're running all over in the snow trying to fucking take pictures and hang out, you know? Had some great food. It's awesome. Next time we come back, we stay for a little bit.
Yeah, we wish we could. Tonight I just talked to my wife on the internet, and I told her, I said, do you want to watch us play live in Moscow? So I'm going to sign the computer online on stage, put it off stage so she can see everything, and she can watch us.
Wow,
perform.
technology, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy.
So you gonna record a new album
Yeah.
in the next year?
We're gonna play some new songs.
Yeah,
tonight.
this is it. We play Moscow tonight. Then we fly to the United States and we play 2 shows. And then that's the end of the Biohazard reunion tour. And, you know, we go in and we work on the new album. And then we come back and tour again
As
for
the
the
new
new
Biohazard.
record. The new Biohazard. The new old Biohazard. New old.
No, NOS.
The new old style.
That's what we should call
What?
the record. NOS.
All right, we'll talk
New
about
old
it later.
stock.
So the new stuff will be in the old stuff, like the old stuff.
Well, it'll
new-
sound a lot like us. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, you might be able to hear, oh, yeah, they did have their own kind of sound back then, but we don't want to write the same records. But it's kind of like where we left off as a band back in '94,
But modern.
but it's kind of not. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a new band.
I think with anything, the more you do it, the more refined you become. And so now we know what we like and we know what we don't like. And when we play music together and we're working on new music, someone will play something, a riff, and sometimes it'll be like all 4 of us will go, yeah. Or sometimes it'll be like, nah, and nobody feels it. But we all in tune with kind of this. It's like very hard to verbalize it, but we all know internally what shit fucking rocks for us and
What
what
works.
doesn't rock, you know?
What works, what doesn't work. And as
Yeah.
long as it's honest, and as long as we, you know, stick to the plan that this record is about us, it's not about some record company, it's not about anything like that. We don't even have a record company right now. We're writing this album with no label. We're touring the whole world, no label, you know what I mean? This is about us and what Biohazard fans are out there, and a lot of kids out around the world, they've never seen the original band. So, you know, it meant a lot for us to come out and play again, play a lot of the old songs. But the record's the same thing. It's a personal thing, you know. It's just for us, and you know. So we have no doubt that it's going to definitely sound like Biohazard. It's not going to sound like we sold out or we changed our style. You know what I mean? It'll just be probably more aggressive, more I don't know, maybe just a slight different approach, but it's the same shit, same band. It's going to be natural. You'll see.
How many songs you already have on your records?
Like 9 or 10 right now, and we got to go back home for the next couple of months and drill them all out. You know, we'll have plenty. You know, we'll probably end up with a lot more songs than we can fit on the album, right?
Yeah. And as long as there's a Democrat in office in America, we'll keep going to Russia.
Get the fuck out of here.
We only come to
He's
Russia when
only
there's a
joking.
Democrat.
He's only joking. We're not talking about politics. Nowhere. Go ahead.
So you maybe already have some offers from the record companies.
Yeah, we
You know,
talk to people, they talk to us.
People ask me that all the time. They're like, what's different from Biohazard now than when it was when you started? And
We don't
when
give
we
a shit.
started, we didn't know anything. We didn't know anything about the industry. We didn't know what tomorrow was going to be like, let alone the next year. And so we were making the early records. We didn't really care because we didn't know. So that the old saying, you know, ignorance is bliss. It was cool because all we cared about was fucking making music that's Biohazard. Then over the years, we went through the business and we had, you know, major labels, independent labels, managers, and all these fucking people surrounding us. And it got to a point where like we don't give a fuck. And now it's come full circle where we're back when we started. We don't give a fuck. We make music like Bobby was just saying. We're working on a record. There's no record label. So it's music for the music only. You and me, not the industry. It's not about making music for the record label or for a radio station or for a TV station or for journalists. It's to make music because it's inside of us. We play it on stage and everybody fucking rocks and digs
You know, if you have to go somewhere across town and you got to catch the bus, you don't go, I wonder which bus I will catch. You don't care. You go to the street corner. When the bus comes, you're ready to get on it, you go. You don't know which serial number is on that bus out of all the city buses. You don't give a fuck. The label, all that shit is just part of a vehicle. You know what I mean? So we don't care. When the time is right and you know, they're the right people that we think can do us justice, we'll go with them. But we don't, you know, we don't care right now. We don't give a fuck.
So there are offers, but we don't care.
Yeah, it's just like catching a bus. Got to take it, but you know, when we're ready, we'll go to the bus stop. You know what I mean? What the fuck?
I want to ask Billy about Suicide City
Good.
band.
Yeah.
So, are you going to continue with band and along with Biohazard, playing Biohazard?
I can't do two things, and so Suicide City is I don't do it now. Now I do Biohazard.
No, I mean you're not leaving the band, but maybe when you will have some time, you can play with Suicide City.
I don't think so. I think that people ask me, how come, why'd you start something different and blah, blah. Because I did everything with Biohazard that I want to do. And the only thing that I didn't do with Biohazard that I wished happened was to play Biohazard with the original band with Bobby. And then once that became a possibility, then all of a sudden all my emotions started to go back to Biohazard. And I love doing what we do. I love Suicide City. It's a different side of my writing and my artistic expression, but that's, now that's the past, So if something happens in the future, I don't think if the band continues, I'll probably do anything with them.
You'll do something though. 'Cause,
Nah.
we're musicians, you know what I mean? If something happened where we couldn't play with Biohazard, then, I guess, yeah, we'd all look for something else to do in the meantime. But while we're in Biohazard, there's no serving two masters.
It's kind of like
you know what I mean?
Biohazard's, our calling.
Yeah.
And
we-
Bobby's right. Yes, no serving two
No
masters.
serving two masters right now, This is it, man. It's like fucking guns blazing, you know what I mean? And it feels good. It feels like it's us against the world again, you know what I mean? It really does. And we love that. You know?
Yeah, I see. So this is all questions, I guess. I have some for Ivan.
Evan's not here right now. He won't,
Yeah, he's not going to be around.
yeah. But,
He was in the back, but he's feeling a little sick.
No problem.
He ate some bad Russian shrimp. Prawns, as you call them.
Yeah?
He did.
I love the food here, man. I think
Me
it's
too.
great. I'm having a good time. Yo, could we say that, we're going to come back to Europe in, hopefully in like the late spring, early summer, to do some festivals. And by then the new record will be out. And, we're definitely going to try and include Russia from now on our tours,
To come back to be here once every 10 years sucks.
Yeah, no,
It
we
should be
want to
every
make it a
every
regular.
2
We want
years.
to come. If we're coming over to Europe, why not just come here as well as Germany and fucking France? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
And
we're
we wanna
trying
play
to.
more- we wanna
We've
play-
actually been passionate about trying to work that into the circle, to the circuit. You know what I mean? Make it doable every time.
And we'd like to play more places than just St. Petersburg in Russia. I mean, in Moscow.
And Moscow.
You know?
Yeah, it's a big country.
Yeah, big country, a lot of places to go, a lot of places to play. And there's a lot of people who maybe they can't make it all the way to Moscow to see us play,
No, they
Maybe
can't.
we have to go to them,
We want to play in Serbia.
Could you say for the viewers of the channel, we are from Biohazard and you're watching
Yeah.
One Rock TV?
Yeah. One Rock?
Yeah.
One Rock. Cool, I like that. Ready? Yo, what's up? This is Bobby
And Billy
from Biohazard. You're watching One